Hi everyone, it's Jim again. Still working on toilets. Right now we're going to show you how to replace the flush valve. That is not the same thing as the Fluidmaster fill valve. That's the one that lets the water evacuate from the tank. Just as we always did before, I've turned off the water, disconnected the supply line, and clean the water out of the tank with my shop vac, because I have to take it up and open up the bottom of the tank. I don't want water running everywhere. So we have to loosen the tank bolts. Lift the tank up, set it down. The old spud gasket can be reused if it's not in bad condition, but I like to replace it. To take the flush valve off, you have a spud nut here that has to be unscrewed, obviously. Take the fill hose from the Fluidmaster and the flapper loose from the existing flush valve. You won't need this cap because you have the attachment for the other deal. Now, you want to compare the heights of the two flush valves, because as you can see, the standpipe on the replacement is just slightly taller, but in some extreme cases it might be 2, 2.5, even 3 inches taller than the existing. And what that'll do is allow water to flow if for some reason the fill valve should fail, and it'll come out the hole where the tank lever penetrates the tank, and then you'll have a flow on your bathroom floor. So make sure that they're fairly close. These are about a 1/2 inch. I think that's going to be alright, so we won't need to cut that off. Another thing that I like to do that everybody doesn't is joint compound. Occasionally you'll have a tank that has some irregularities in the casting, and the rubber seal won't be able to make everything seal up. So some joint compound on the seal will help in that situation. Okay, now that you've got your flush valve in place, you want to snug it up good. You do not, however, want to over tighten, because you don't want to take a chance on cracking the porcelain. So good and snug, that's all you really need. As I said, I prefer to use a new spud gasket. I have had cases where the existing one would not seal again, so it's easier to put a new one on now than to get everything assembled and find that it's leaking and have to take it all apart again. this also, I like to use a little joint compound for the same reason. Again, a lot of people don't do this, but I prefer not to take a chance on having a leak that I can prevent. Set your tank back in place. Tank bolts back in. Normally, when I would do this, I would replace the tank bolts at the same time that I'm replacing the flush valve. However, we just went through tank bolt replacement, so we're not going to do it again. But it would be basically the same procedure. Again, when you tighten your tank bolts down, you want them good and snug. But because we're dealing with porcelain, again, we do not want to over tighten and take a chance on cracking something. Reconnect your fill tube. Put your flapper back on the new flush valve. Everything's back together. Reconnect the water supply line. Turn on the water and check for leaks. Make sure you wipe up any little mess you may make. This is especially important in an occupied apartment. You don't want to do everything right and then leave a mess for the resident and have them complain about you. Okay, boys and girls, that's about as many things as I can think of to do to a toilet tank. See you next time.